For more on how much to withdraw during retirement, we're joined by Cary Carbonaro. She's financial advisor with United Capital Private Wealth Management. Cary, thanks for joining us. Let me just begin by asking you, where do you stand on this 4% rule? Does it still work or doesn't it?
I believe that the 4% rule is a valid point, but there is no one-size-fits-all when it comes to financial planning. So for clients, they really need to know, more importantly, what they save, what they spend, how much they're going to leave to their heirs, when they're going to retire, and what their risk tolerance is. And those are more important than how much they're going to take out of the account.
So if it's not 4%, Cary, it has to be an individual calculation based on some of the things you just mentioned there, like how much you've saved, how much you're going to spend, and I would think significantly how much money you're going to have coming in from other sources like pensions, Social Security, or retirement annuities, right?
Absolutely. It all factors in. You have all your different buckets of money. You have your taxable money and your non-taxable money. And one of the things you have to do is obviously take it the most tax-efficient way. So you want to take it from your buckets that are tax-deferred last, and you want to take it from your taxable first.
This sounds complicated. And, you know, it used to be so easy when you retired. You worked, 30, 40 years, and then you got a pension, and you lived on in the golden years.
Yes.
Most people are not good at saving and figuring out these buckets. So what is your advice?
My advice, I truly believe that everybody needs a financial plan, and they should at least seek somebody's guidance who's going to at least put them on track. If they are young, the sooner they start, the better. If you start in your 30s or 40s, that's a great time to start. 50s, 60s, it's okay as long as you're willing to work and get the numbers and see where they line up, and be realistic with your goals and see where you actually, if you can actually do what you want to do. If somebody's 50 years old and they want to retire at 60 and they have $500,000 and they spend $100,000 a year, it's not going to happen. So you have to make trade-offs and figure out what is the best way for you to reach your goals. And
I want to come back, Cary, to something you just touched on, and that is when it comes time to start withdrawing money from my cluster of savings, which assets do I want to tap first? Which ones last? I think I heard you say save your tax advantage savings until last. Do I want to sell my stocks first, my bonds first? What?
Well, you really want to do it the most tax efficient way. So it really depends on your portfolio, where you are in that cycle when you retire, because you could have a bunch of gains built up in your bonds or your stocks, but either way you want to take it out the most tax efficient way. Make sure you have long-term capital gains, make sure you have the lowest amount, and do a spread over time with the most tax advantage way to pull from each account.
All right, and that thing about taking it out in a spread, no lump sum payments, right?
No. When you take a retirement, when you retire from your company, you get a rollover, which is going to go directly into your IRA account, which is a non-taxable event. And then when you withdraw on it, then you get taxed at 100%. So you want to withdraw that money last, since it's 100% taxable. However, all your other money is already taxed. So you only get taxed on the gains.
Lots of great information. Thank you so much, Cary. Cary Carbonaro. She's financial advisor with United Capital Private Wealth Management.